Hey, I'm Tucker.
And I'm Sofi,
And we're Sofi Tukker.
and you're listening to ICRT FM 100.
So, ladies and gents, listening, watching us right now, you know we're trying to reach out to all the artists around the world, and this is a part of the series of ICRT reaching out. But today, I actually get to talk to someone whose music I actually enjoy. We have Sofi and Tukker joining us over Skype. Hello!
Hello!
I'm
You know
glad you enjoy our music.
I'm going to go look at who you recently talked to.
I'm going to have to edit that out probably eventually. I don't think my manager's going to allow that. So last time we spoke, I think, was back in late 2019 when the new album just came out, Dancing on People. Dancing on the People? Dancing on People. So how have you been since then?
Well, life has changed a lot.
Yeah.
It's fair to say.
I feel like that was lifetimes ago. We moved into a new house, and then we went under quarantine, and we used to travel pretty much all the time and tour all the time. And now we're at home and we're doing live streaming every day.
Which has actually been today. I think it's got to be what, day 46 now of your live streaming, right?
55. Today.
What? Really? Okay, gosh, I can't math. 55. So that's almost 2 months. You guys have been raving from your new house, and I have to ask. When I was watching for example, the Drinky music video, I thought, okay, that I love the motif. You know, it's got that jungle vibe, and you guys put on really awesome outfits. And then I realized maybe that's just what you guys do all the time.
That's just our life. Honestly, we realized when we started making music, we were living in New York when we put out Drinky. So we basically made that motif in that video. Because when you put headphones on, that's where we wanted to feel like we were when we were listening to Drinky. And then when we were able to decide where we wanted to live ourselves and like choose a place in the world, we just recently figured out that that's exactly where we want to be. So we sort of came to that tropical place to just live our daily life.
Now, I remember a couple of weeks ago, there was an Instagram post on your IG. The lights went out while you were midstream. I understand there's a storm outside, but I mean, you're doing rave every day, so the electricity bill, it's got to be building up, right?
I mean,
oh gosh.
Yeah, probably. We got a lot going on in this house.
Unfortunately.
We got a lot going on. A lot of things plugged in. We have we have the studio. I don't want to look at that goes straight to the business manager. I don't want to look at that, though.
How do you find the new ideas for, different outfits and different sets every day? Do you wake up in the morning and talk about it, or you just kind of let it happen?
We wake up in the morning, we do our morning routines, we get in a good energy and mind space, and then
we never talk about what each other's wearing, and
we almost always end up matching, though.
Often end up matching. She'll come down the stairs, our rooms are on different sides of the house, and we'll come meet in the middle where we do our DJ set in the living room, and we're always like, oh, good, we match again. But we don't talk about that at all. And most of the DJ sets we're totally winging. We just try to keep it fresh and play different tracks, and every now and then we'll go and download some new tracks. But a lot of it's reaching back into 5 years ago songs we used to play, or I used to play when I started DJing. Or it's just fun to explore. We can play anything because there's kind of unlimited time right now to, we can just try stuff out. So it's been really fun, and people are really rolling with it.
By the way, you released a remix album of Dancing on People in early April, right?
Yeah.
You want to quickly talk about that? I mean, what sort of energy did you put into it?
Well, remix albums are fun because we don't have to put that much energy into them. We basically get artists who we love and respect, and have them put their twist, how they envision music that we make, how you know, what they would do to do it. And it's always fun for us. I love getting remixes because I'm like, oh, so, you know, occasionally I'm like, oh, I wish I had done that, you know? And then sometimes I'm like, this is awesome, but I like ours more. That's usually what I feel. That's usually how I feel.
Do you tell them that if that's the case?
No,
I wouldn't tell them that. But I feel like they know, like, because I remix a ton of other stuff too.
Yeah.
I feel like I know if it's better than the original or not. And it's always the goal of the remix to be better than the original.
It's just taste, though. I think often, like,
yeah, but for me,
we put it into our world,
right?
But then they don't necessarily.
I'm not saying they think it's better, but I think I'll only want to give it to them if I think I make the song better,
right?
You know, and like for one example on this remix EP, the song "Swing" was remixed a couple times. There's so many really good remixes of that song.
Yeah.
There's one by Mahmut Orhan, who's one of our favorite artists out of Istanbul, and we're working with like some other stuff with him as well. And he made the coolest, like chillest, sexiest version of that song. And when I first heard that, I was like, "Oh my God, this is better than our version." And then I heard Vinny Vici's remix, which is like psytrance, super hard, like 138 BPM rave music. And then I was like, this is what the song was supposed to sound like. So, like, it's all over the place.
And we also play the Crush Club remix of it almost every day.
I love that remix. Is that on the EP, though?
I don't think so.
Should have been.
I don't know. Anyway.
It came out so early, though. Novak wasn't either, I don't think.
Well, how did you decide which remix you want on the EP, then?
I think we put out a bunch of them as sort of singles ahead of time, and then we had so many that we loved that we then put them, made them an EP and released them, right?
I think that's what happened.
Yeah. Okay. So there's like tons of great remixes from that EP that are not on that remix EP also.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us what's going to be the next project. When is it going to release? So the single is coming out. House Arrest is coming out May 15th. What do you guys have planned for that after?
So
we haven't announced anything after it yet.
Honestly, the coronavirus has thrown everything a bit off timing wise. So I actually don't even think we could tell you an answer besides House Arrest. But
we've got a lot of music. We just don't know.
We do have a lot of music, and we have some collaborations that are really, really, really exciting. And we're making a video for House Arrest that is really fun.
We'll announce that.
And we're announcing it soon because we're gonna have like participation from outside of our house. You know what I mean? So from other people. So that's gonna be really fun.
We'll let you know about that as soon as we
can. Okay. You can see I want to ask more, but I know I probably shouldn't. Okay, so in the meantime, make sure you stay tuned to Sofi Tukker's Instagram. That's where you do most of your live stream. And
we're also doing it on Facebook and on Twitch.
Yeah.
Okay. So also follow them on Facebook and Twitch.
But Instagram is definitely where we are like the most. We're like personally on Instagram a lot. You know, if you want to like get the updates, we're really.
Some people like watching the live stream like horizontally or like.
Oh yeah, it might be better to watch the live stream on Twitch, but to like follow our lives, I feel like we're pretty much on Instagram all the time.
Yeah.
So Sofi and Tukker, could you give us a final shout out to all of your Taiwanese fans here?
Hey to everyone in Taiwan, I'm Tukker.
I'm Sofi.
And we're Sofi Tukker.
We really appreciate all the support, and we hope to see you in person soon.
Can't wait to come play
there.
there.
I'm going to try to say thank you. 谢谢你.